Hi guys, today we're going to talk about seafloor spreading, and I'm going to reveal a deep dark secret. My hair is not really blonde, and you can tell that if you look at my roots. You can see that they are a darker color, my real brown color. The hair closest to my scalp is the newest, youngest hair on my head, so it's going to be my real color. Whereas the older hair, this hair on the end is probably like 10 or 11 years old, is much, much older, and you can see it's further away from my scalp. Well, that idea is going to transfer to what we're looking at today with seafloor spreading. Now I made this little model for you, and I have a magnet here because we're going to talk about the way that the magnetic polarity reversals works as well. So imagine this crack here is the ridge, the mid-Atlantic ridge on the ocean seafloor. And we know that magma is going to come out, and when it cools and when it touches the bottom of the cold ocean water, it's going to cool and harden and make rocks. Now right now, the rocks on either side are the same age, right? Because they're the same distance from the ridge, and they're both pointing to where the magnet is. Well, the Earth's North Pole doesn't actually change, but its magnetic North Pole changes. So over millions of years, as this rock comes out and comes out and comes out, it's going to spread away from the ridge, getting older and older, and eventually new rock is going to come out, and it's going to be pointing to a different direction. So as the new rock comes out, even though the North Pole didn't change, the magnetic North Pole changed. So instead of all the minerals in the rock now pointing down, they're now going to point up to where the new magnetic North Pole is. And then after a few millions of years, those rocks are going to separate again. The ridge is still shooting out magma the whole time, but now we know that the North Pole doesn't actually change, but the magnetic North Pole does. So all the minerals that are in this basaltic bedrock here are now going to point to the new magnetic North Pole. And this happens over time until our seafloor is millions and millions and millions and millions and millions and millions and millions of miles apart. Now, the continents, when we had Pangea, the continents both used to be on the edges. And as time has passed, you can see that the continents are now spreading further and further apart. This is what Wegener couldn't explain until the submarines found the mid-Atlantic ridge. So I hope this clears it up for you. I've got a few questions.